Hello and welcome from the mysterious planet of M478, where we are exploring this only droid-made world, or at least droid-colonized world. It's yeah, very strange. So we'll see what mysteries it holds. There's the Sith here apparently, somewhere. As well as some Jedi Master we're looking for. And this is Nightfield's pub to the Sith Lords. Haha, we have run through it all. Anyways, let us go in, now that the radiation is gone. Yeah, so that's all nice and cleaned up. Storage container. Oh yes, we should check out that armor we found last time. That Morta! It sounded like a Klingon thing. Chardo's robes. Did we look at that? Oh, very good combat robes if you're very melee. Not too good for us. Do they look cool? I'm curious about that. No, they don't look cool at all. Okay, never mind that. We're going back to the Osis Keeper's robes. And let's see what other... Oh yeah, the Mukrak. Blah blah. Now we're looking at what that is. Mukava, heavy. That's 100. And gives resistance against some damages. Ah, it's a Gamorrean armor. That makes sense. Oh well. Think we have better. They'll probably go to the sale pile. Oh, now we can actually loot those bodies. Fawn's robes. I think that's a very light side armor, but let's see what's the absorption visor like. Some resistance, pretty decent. Not as good as what, because this is, yeah, 3 and, oh well, the resistance are about the same, but, I don't know, 3 base defense damage probably better. What was the other thing we picked up? Proof disruption, also armor. Oh well, we'll find out ourselves. Oh, we got freaking Outlaw, so that's fine. So hello, IS-57.
Hello, human.
Hello, human. That's not very friendly. Honestly, the idea of a droid colonization force, that's not a bad one. Logistic console. We already got all the maps.
It is an immense pleasure for me to welcome the very first organic in the colony of M478 since the arrival of the colonists. I am CS36, the official information, guidance and advisory unit of the Central Zone. In order to provide you with the best assistance possible, I will first have to know the reason for your arrival in the colony.
I need to settle a score with a certain Jedi Master. She and her apprentice took cover on this planet.
A Jedi Master here? It is highly unlikely any Jedi Knight would have come here, given who the colonists are. Furthermore, the whole colony is monitored by security cameras. If a Jedi actually appeared on the planet, we would know about their presence immediately.
Yes, which is why I think you're lying to me. I know they came here. I cannot let them escape. Track them down.
What you ask exceeds my authority, unfortunately. Droids on M478 are restricted from accessing security cameras. However, IS-24 and ES-05 have superior powers. They are allowed to monitor their respective zones they govern. Due to recent events in the colony, the environmental zone is inaccessible at the moment, but if any organic is present in the industrial zone, IS-24 will know about it.
Alright, to the industrial zone. That may not be sufficient. They could be somewhere else.
Then you would have to gain access to the environmental zone to ask ES-05 for help. Though, like IS-24, she is limited to monitoring her respective zone only. Only M478 possesses access to security cameras for the whole colony. The problem is that he was deactivated years ago by the colonists. I can reveal to you that IS-24 and ES-05 have the power to reactivate M478 with their combined authorizations, but you will need to speak with them about it. You will need to gain support from both of them. With the environmental zone closed, you should go to the industrial zone first and speak with IS-24. What would you like to ask about next?
I need to know more about these colonists. I don't see anyone alive here.
The colonists are one of many of the Sith factions spread across the whole galaxy.
Oh, so it's a Sith
They are
colony.
warriors and wise men at the same time. They use an inconceivable power that you cannot see, hear, or touch, the Force. A few years ago, they finally arrived and were greatly impressed by what we managed to achieve during the preparation years. Once the Sith were settled, they replaced M478 as the administrators of the planet and began utilizing the manufacturing capabilities of the colony. We droids are here to aid them.
Oh, that's interesting. So this is actually a Sith world. I want to ask someone else then.
I will be glad to answer any of your questions.
Tell me what happened here. Actually provide me a colony record.
The colony was established for the colonists to utilize the planet's rich natural resources. To make that happen, we first had to prepare the planet for their arrival and the
so it is a
initiation
droid
of the
seeding.
droid manufacturing process, which ultimately used most of our resources. My apologies, but further details on the manufacturing process are restricted.
Provide me with all the information on the droid manufacturing process that you do possess.
Though I am flattered that you assume I actually possess confidential data, I am afraid that I will not prove to be very helpful to you at this time. The only thing I can tell you is that the main priority of the colony is the mass production of combat droid units. I hope this information will be sufficient for you. What would you like to ask about next?
So tell me more about this colony.
This colony was established some years ago. The exact time is unknown to me. The whole facility consists of 3 sections: the Central Zone, the Industrial Zone, and the Environmental Zone. We are currently located in the Central Zone, the administrative section. The main behavior core, located just behind me, houses M478, the Supreme Archon itself.
So M378 is an actual droid.
Up until the arrival of the colonists, M478 was in charge of preparing the planet for colonization and extraction of its resources. He is the supreme droid intelligence on the planet and falls only under the colonist jurisdiction. After their arrival, M478 was shut down and the colonists took over full control of the colony.
So, I suppose we want to hear about the industrial zone.
The industrial zone is the center of all the activities related to extracting, processing, and utilizing this planet's resources in the manufacturing process. The Archon 2 behavior core, located at the end of the industrial zone, houses IS-24, the first assistant Archon, and the governor of the whole sector.
And what are the reports on the environmental zone?
The environmental zone is governed by ES-05, the second assistant Archon, located in the Archon 1 behavior core. ES-05 is responsible for managing the transformation process of the planet's environment. Unfortunately, that zone is not accessible at the moment.
So, other questions?
I will be glad to answer any of your questions.
About that, we know about that. This is kind of a silly question, but is there anything very special about this planet that it was chosen for such a unique colonization process?
Based on our studies, the planet is approximately 3.5 billion years old. The temperate climate combined with an abundance of natural resources, such as rich metal ore deposits, make this world a perfect place for colonization.
Yes, except there's
It
no
is why
life
we
and
were
everything.
surprised to find no traces of any settlement from the past once we arrived. It seems that the galaxy was completely unaware about this planet's existence until the colonists discovered it. What would you like to ask about next?
Okay, that's not too interesting.
This colony was established some years. The whole
Yeah, we've heard this. Okay. So let's see. Could you point me to the nearest cantina where there's living people on this planet? The colony runs smoothly and efficiently. A cantina would be ineffective and serves no objective purpose.
What would you like to ask about next?
I have a bad experience with droids trying to kill me on Paragus and Telos. Am I at any risk here? Of course not. Most of our mining droids have mining lasers and torch lasers, but only for repairs and construction. Additionally, most droids here are not programmed for violence. Our security droids will always attempt a non-violent apprehension before resorting to more lethal means. This doesn't sound like a Sith way of programming droids. I assure you, there cost you no harm for alarm. No cause for alarm. That issue has been covered. Are there any other subjects you have an interest in? No, I think we're done here.
The escort droid next to me can help you travel distance more quickly. For security reasons, you need to have visited an area at least once before an escort droid will escort you to a chosen area.
Right, so they are waypoint system. Gong droid, please bless me. Gong droid? Good, I was worried. Worried the Lord was silenced. Power station. So I suppose now this is all covered. Well, let's loot this thing. And this conspicuous war droid. Human, I require your assistance. Alright, but make it quick. I was to report to my superiors in the environmental zone when the shields went up, preventing me from accessing. The problem is, I was to report due to my battery status, and it's taken too long that even my shields went down and I cannot report to my post. So I'm standing here conserving my energy, hoping to return and retrieve my batteries. It's one of the weaknesses of this new type, that battery. I'll try to retrieve this battery then for you if I come across it. Good. It is located in a barrel near the third recharge station. Mention the soldiers there that you need it for they will relinquish without it. And do hurry. No, yes, maybe, I don't know. Okay, you're very curious. What's your deal, CS-13? There has to be a way! What are you doing here, droid? I figure we need a way to assist Archons to communicate with M4 as it remains inactive. Especially now that all the colonists are dead. Yeah, I suspected as much. Let's try the best option here with the computer skill. How exactly are you planning to set up this communication network? Well, the idea is to use a good transmitter as a power-up and greatly boosting the range of the network. As a result, the signal should be able to travel from one side of the colony to the other. Of course, it requires very large amount of power. I was thinking that if I had the colony static, maybe with all the technical data, I could reproduce the way it was set up. It would be easier than trying to figure it out myself. But I don't think I'll be able to get my hands on them. Why can't these Archons communicate? The colony was designed as a way to only took into account 3 active Archons. Only communication between the assistant Archons is relayed through the main behavior core. It seems inefficient to disable communication between the main droid in charge of the colony. There are droids that relate any information from one Archon to another, but half the colony is under lockdown. No one can communicate with anyone. Do you know the reason behind all these lockdowns? That is a question better for CS30 or CS30 for 45. So, can I help in this endeavor of yours somehow? Well, there are some things that I would need, but I doubt you can acquire them. What sort of parts are we talking about? A proper transmitter, not this rubbish I got from ISO2. A power core that isn't depleted. Also, I wouldn't mind getting proper schematics for the colony. Why the schematics? I mean proper, detailed ones with technical information and how everything works. If I had the data and the signal sometimes M3 to the other Archon, it would be easier to reproduce. I'll let you know if you find any of these. Is there something else you needed? No? I wonder if this is a fetch quest. So I saw a black marker droid over here.
I don't have it.
But neither did your industrial zone's counterpart.
Wait, so you lost the prototype? That is disastrous.
We will find it. We have to.
We better.
Droid stuff. Gonk. Thank you, Gonk. Alright, what is his main
It would be so much easier if I still had that new behavior core scanner. You just cannot leave anything in this colony in the sight distance of those cleaning units. Oh, I am sorry. I did not notice you. I am CS-12, a maintenance unit. What can I do for you?
Have you lost something? I couldn't help it over here.
A new droid behavior core scanner I got only a week ago. I only laid it down for a minute to pick up a converter. When I looked back, it was already gone.
A droid on this colony stole it?
One of IS-43's cleaning droids took it. IS-43 terrorizes his units with his high-efficiency doctrine. That is why the cleaning units now consider anything lying on the ground as trash and immediately remove it. It was my fault anyway, as I should not have left the scanner lying around like that.
Maybe you should swatch those trash compactors and get it back properly.
I have already tried to retrieve the scanner, but IS-43 said searching for it would take too much time and decrease their efficiency, thus restricting the utility droid's trash compactors. It is not that big of a problem. I still have my old scanner, which, although outdated, is still operational. Do not bother about it.
Fine then, something else.
I am no information unit, but I will do my best to answer any of your questions.
Do you have anything for sale?
Given my duty, I of course possess large assortments of the necessary equipment and spare parts for various droid models. Although commerce was not taken into account when I was assigned with my task, for an appropriate price, I am willing to give you access to my stock.
So I know this won't work, but whatever. I raise your resignation. Perhaps you should show some appreciation by giving me your items for free.
I am sorry, but I cannot do this. We do not receive our supply for free, thus we cannot just give it away.
How about a simple discount then?
I guess the condition of our finances allows me to discount the price of my items by 25%.
Hurrah! Greed wins again. Anything in your stock worth extra attention?
You may be interested in the prototype behavior core upgrade IS-62, a medical unit, passed to me.
He found it in a medical shipment from last week. He thinks it must have been dispatched here by accident, as we do not order droid components from the outside. Additionally, it appears to be an illegal modification, thus I cannot install it in any of the droids in the colony, but perhaps you will be able to make use of it.
Alright, show me your stock. So let's see what they have. Multi-spectral emitters. Oh, so that's just a death beam. I think we might, yeah. Advanced blowtorch, what does that do? 12, that's not very good. That's okay. But this is cool. I might buy that. Anyway, what else do they got? Unity grid. Stealth boosters. Self-repair unit. Micro optics. Honestly, I don't see anything too good, but this multispectral emitter is cool, I'll buy that. Ah, dark side! Remember kids, getting a discount is evil. Always pay full price in Star Wars land.
Welcome, human. Are you interested in some droid equipment? Just 10,000 credits.
Oh, this is a sales thing. Who are you?
I am not originally from this planet, so I don't have a designation like other droids on this planet. I may have a designation from somewhere else, but I do not remember it. So you may address me however you please.
Alright, creep. Are you allowed to sell droid spots here?
Not exactly, but with M478 disabled, no one is interested in shutting down my business.
How do you acquire these spots then?
I suppose I could tell a potential customer.
Yes, give me information.
Once the Sith arrived on the planet and shut down M478, I was finally able to prevent myself from being memory wiped all the time. You see, M4 had the security droids under tight control. Once he was deactivated, I was able to slip past them when they were sent to me for violating the planet's memory wipe protocols. Adherent to my original design, and with the aid of the Sith, I was able to infiltrate many of the storage facilities in the colony.
So a thief
I
droid.
usually sold my merchandise to the Sith, who weren't pleased with just being the colonists and doing what they pleased. They needed even more. They also needed droid parts already set aside for maintenance for current droids, an order even the colonists couldn't circumvent. So I acquired them for the Sith for a moderate fee. With the Sith dead, however, I am forced to sell to others, like yourself.
Are you sure the Sith are the real colonists here?
Of course, as I said, I am not a droid of this planet. However, telling anyone would amount to blasphemy. So I keep it to myself, to keep safe.
Oh,
And
so
I
this
suggest
planet
you
probably
do the
was
same, Jedi.
was probably not set up by the Sith. And how do you know I'm a Jedi?
Yes, you'll listen to me as a Jedi consular and a veteran of the Mandalorian Wars.
Ooh, they
Exiled
figured out my
afterwards.
class. Are you sure you don't know more about me then?
That's all the information I have on your person. I cannot tell you where I've gathered this intelligence due to my many memory wipes. Any other potential information might have been lost the same way. Even though I cannot feel it, communication protocols dictate me to tell you, I'm sorry.
Not sorry enough. So your original design was thieving?
I am not entirely sure where I originated. I presume my primary function was to acquire items without the knowing of the target. I was made to be a thief. A very good one, I might add. Oh, you don't have to worry about me robbing you, however. I only steal from targets given to me. No one has ordered me to steal from you.
Thief droids, interesting thing. Can I give you any targets, actually?
You may not. Only my master can give me orders. I suspect my master to be long dead, given the lack of orders for many, many years. I kind of like being almost free to do things as I please. being a salesperson isn't so bad. Not that far away from my original job either.
So I'm interested in this droid equipment. 10,000 credits, you said?
Hope you enjoy your purchase. Can I interest you in another item? Only 9,000 credits.
Okay, I want to see where this goes. Here's the money.
Ah, you like quality, I see. I have more here for 8,000 credits.
Alright, not right now. That's absolute garbage. I am very sad now. Very sad. I am so sad I'm thinking of reloading. But I am also tempted to think maybe there's something at the end of the tunnel. So what I'm gonna do... I am going to sell some things to get more money again. Sell mode. So, let us see, what can we sell? It's electro stuff, pretty good, but we don't dual wield like that. Let's sell handmade stuff as well. Energy baton. And silencer. So we can't upgrade this thing, so that goes into the sale. And that gives us quite a few Crash's war sword. Sell that. Probably these as well. And we can actually make Rick blades, so. Right. So now we have some money. Let's see if there's some light at the end of the tunnel of this thieving merchant.
Welcome.
Wait, he just starts at 10,000 again?
Can I You sure are one of my...
Okay, so this is just random crap and he does this every time. I am going to sell everything I have just to see what's at the end of this tunnel. Sell list. So can I say not equipped items? Yes, there we go. Like, I'm not gonna do this, so I'm just gonna save to see what's at the end of the tunnel, as it were. Alright. If that isn't enough money, I don't know what is. And yeah, I'll probably reload after this.
Welcome. Hope you...
Yeah, give us more.
Can I... You sure are... How about...
Sure.
You're a great customer. How about I add a little... And maybe...
Okay.
Someone who knows...
3,000? 2,000? Alright, what do we get? Yeah, no, this is just random droid stuff. This is not good at all. And if I talk with him again?
Welcome, human.
Yeah, he just does this every time. Okay, that's not... We are going to reload this. Probably soon enough. Let's see, yeah. You can have a look at this. Profile automation. Yeah. I am just going to reload this mess. see about solving all of this. So, when we return, more exploration, probably go to the industrial sector of this droid planet. So till then.